All right, it says we're live. So the ninja mechanic, he's not ninja anymore because we called him ninja because he shows up and always works on it when nobody's around. So if you hear the clanking over here, he's no longer ninja because we see him doing something. He just finishes up this aircraft that's ready to start flying. Jason will be happy. So while we wait for a few people to come in, here's the 6 no-goes we're giving away. And we're going to give away 3 of these. I got 14 questions picked out of the Private Pilot Study Guide. Link below for that if you want a copy. 400 questions from Operations Manager Brian Rutledge. So while we wait for a few people to get in here and get started giving away some stuff so people got a chance to win, we're going to do 5 warm-up questions. Is that right? We're going to do 5 warm-up questions. Then we'll give away 3 questions, or do 3 questions, give away 3 top 10 check ride tips, and then the last 6 questions will be for the no-go button. So, a lot of you already know the story. For those of you that don't, since this is the big giveaway today, we've been giving these out a couple years now. And Heather never let me give them away. She said, nope, we're saving it for check rides, and people send their picture in. So for something special today, to hopefully get a few of you in here that might not normally come in because you want the no-go, we're giving away 6. And the fun part of the story is, when I was flying EMS, I was flying with a Vietnam-era guy, pilot, and some of the best stuff I've ever learned, a lot of it has been from Vietnam-era pilots. Why not, right? Why wouldn't you learn from a guy who's been flying forever? And when we were flying EMS, he had the Staples easy button. And there's, of course, a lot of stress in the EMS environment on making weather decisions, go, no-go decisions. Everybody tells you they want to be safe. The hospital says they want to be safe. The crew says they want to be safe. They all say they want to be safe. And of course, you know, deep down they do want to be safe. However, they're pacing the floor while you're waiting, you know, you're making your decision because they want to go by nature, right? They want to go, go, go. And there's always that pressure, no matter how many people say they want to be safe, they still want to go. And the hospital wants you to go because that's how they make money. So, among a bunch of other stuff that I learned from this pilot that was good stuff that I still use today, he would have the Staples easy button sitting there, and he'd get a EMS call, check the weather, get on the phone, call dispatch, say, well, I'm going to decline that flight for weather. Hang up the phone, boom, that was easy. Hit the easy button, which was neat, right? Because it took away a little bit of the stress, and it was kind of like a fun little thing to do, to boom, hit the button and say, that was easy. Because you put all this pressure on yourself, or maybe you're feeling the pressure from the company, or you're feeling the pressure from the hospital, or whoever. Maybe you're feeling the pressure from the news station. I had that pressure when I flew news reporting years ago. There's always those pressures that are going to be there no matter what. External, internal. So it was a neat idea, and I love the fact that he would hit that button. That was easy. And that's what inspired our no-go button, right? It was something that I saw somebody else do. And so we made the no-go button. This only normally goes out to someone after you pass your check ride. When a member passes a check ride, sends us in their picture, and we put them up on the HOGS Wall of Fame, Heather sends you the no-go button. So, we're going to give away 6 of those. You know, the other one of the cool things that he taught me, and I've talked about before, and I'll mention it again, because it's the same guy, Vietnam-era pilot. He's the one that said, you know, I made a decision one time about a weather, and I was sitting there, you know, second-guessing myself, and he's like, Kenny, stop that shit. You make the best decision in the moment. When that call comes in, you decide what you're going to do. You're going or you're not going. The worst thing to do is sit there and look at it after the fact, because you'll sit there, you'll turn the flight down, and then you're going, you keep looking, oh, well, maybe I could have, well, maybe I should have. And he's like, stop that shit, look at the weather at that moment in time, and make the best decision for that moment. And when you make the decision, no, you're not going, then you just move on with your day. Quit looking at the weather, stop doing it, move on, go on to whatever's next, because you're making that decision for right now. You're not making that decision for 15 minutes from now or what you think the weather's going to do. You make the best decision in the moment, and you stick with it. And don't second guess yourself. So,
live to fly another day. Helicopterground.com.
All right. How many people we got? 11. Maybe we'll get some more. got some pretty good chance at winning. So let's do some warm-up questions. We'll go right to it, right? Zach. Who else we got? Sean? All right. Well, hopefully we'll get some more in there. So right out of the Private Pilot Study Guide, there's a link down below. Brian Rutledge is a 30-year aviator, CFI airplanes and helicopters, was in charge of the aviation unit for the largest aviation unit in California, in charge of pilots for the airplanes and the helicopters, in charge of training, the whole deal. He put this together last summer. So this is a way to test yourself before a check ride. And the way he built it, we're going to use the weather section today. There's the weather questions with no answer, so you can write your own answer in to test your own knowledge. And then the second half of that chapter is the same question with the correct answer. So, man, 11 people. You know what, should we, with only 11 people, should we still do warm-up questions or should we go right to it?
We could do a couple warm-up.
Let's do 3 warm-up and then we'll start giving away some stuff. So, this is easy, but you're going to see this on a written test. You're going to see this, examiner might ask you. This is huge for the weather. Very simple. If you've been doing this for any length of time, you should know this answer really, really quickly. Every physical process of weather is accompanied by or the result of what? So, there's only 11 of you. Type it in and let us know. There's Paul. I wonder how many Paul's going to answer today. Every physical process of weather is accompanied by or is the result of what? Come on. Oh man, there's only 8 people in there. Dang. 9. Paul's got it, I figured. All right, let's go to the next one. We'll do 2. Where does wind shear occur? High altitude, low altitude? Where? Where does wind shear occur? And there's Nick. Hey Nick, guess what? Ninja Mechanics in the background. He just got your aircraft fixed. What else we got? Crypto. Heat exchange. Okay, that was the last one, right? Any altitude. Exactly. Any altitude. All altitudes in all directions. All right, let's do one more. And you guys are going to start winning some stuff. Man. All right, here we go. One more warm-up. What are the 2 types of segment? There's 2. Type it in there. They've been on it so far. So, what can I talk about while we're waiting? I'll tell you about top 10 check ride tips real quick. A lot of you already have this. You have the PDF. You have the paperback. If not, Taz Chrisman and I put this together. Taz Chrisman is 2018 Flight Instructor of the Year. Just retired from the Air Force. He's from Rochester, Indiana, not far where we're from. Got to know him after he became a HOGS member doing his CFI add-on, and he's been a CFI forever. We put our heads together and came up with the top 10 check ride tips, just things that we've seen over the years of what screws people up at a check ride, why they fail, why the check ride doesn't even get started, because of dumb little stupid things that people don't get done and cover. Hey, there we go. There we got an answer. Sean got yes, convective and non-convective. He got it. Awesome. So, here's what we're giving away for the next question. We're going to give away 3 of these. Man, as people do good for showing up, right? Here we go. So the first top 10 check ride tips, authored by Taz Chrisman and I. And the fun part of that story, I launched this at home in my pajamas. Taz was at Oshkosh on the day he was receiving his award at Oshkosh for 2018 Flight Instructor of the Year. While he was receiving that, this came through as an Amazon #1 bestseller after we published it. I think the night before. By that day, as he's getting his award, we hit Amazon bestseller. So that was really cool for Taz. That was an exciting day for him. I was super excited for him. So, here we go. I'm only going to ask for 3 of 5 types of fog. What are this question is in the book, what are the 5 types of fog? Give me 3 of them. Type them all in the same line, all 3 of them, for top 10 check ride tips. I have a hard time talking when I'm waiting on somebody to answer. There's 5 types of fog. Name 3 of the 5 types of fog. Oh, while we're doing that, hey, here's our specials ending tonight while we're waiting for somebody to come up with 3 of 5. Until midnight tonight, 40% off private monthly 40% off advanced pilot monthly. And if you're a current member paying full price or a price above, it's like $58.20 with a 40% off. Heather can help you. Unsubscribe you and you can sign back up with 40% off. Then private pilot, we have a special deal where if you pay full price, that's $1,164 a year. We do a special where we say buy 6 months, we'll give you 12 months access. We run that occasionally. We have that up on the website, but we put a 40% discount on that. So you can do private pilot for a year, $349.20. So that's a freaking great deal. Now, between now and midnight, if you go for any of the pros here, Heather's gonna send you a copy of the private pilot study guide on top of the discount. So you got a pro pilot, 24 months, $598. That's private commercial CFI and instrument for 24 months. It's there for you as needed. Pro lifetime, that's $1,800. That's private commercial CFI instrument. That never expires. You'll have it as long as you need it. Took me 4 years from off the street to CFI. $1,080. That's 40% off. Keep it forever. Then the Pro Lifetime with 6 Zooms. Daniel sells those at $2,800 full price throughout the year. That's on special right now. 40% off. $1,680. And if you paid for all that training and paid for every single one of your ratings, and you went to a flight school and you had to drive for every single ground lesson, and you paid them to feed you, hand feed you, everything, that's $9,600. That's the way it works. Anybody answer the question?
I think Wayne F. up there may have gotten it. He was first.
Which one?
Wayne F.
Let's see, yeah. You know, it'd be nice if people would use proper pronunciation, if you'd take the time to, or use proper spelling. But we'll let him have it. Wayne, radiation. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. Radiation, precipitation induced is what he's trying to say on the second one. And steam. Okay. So Wayne, you got it. So for the rest of this, please type out properly, spell a complete word. I know you weren't trying to win, but it just makes it easier if you type in the whole word correctly. All right, so that's one down. Next top 10 check ride tips. And this is a good one that you need to know, and it's very easy, and you should have learned it day one, Private Pilot 101. What temperature dew point spread will likely cause fog to form? You got to know this. The examiner, hands down, is going to ask you on every single private pilot check ride, because this is part of the whole no-go decision. If you've got a temperature dew point spread, Paul said 2 degrees. Yeah, Brian has marked 3, but 2 definitely. Yeah, if you got 2 degrees, that's a problem. 3, that'll work. Paul, how many books do you have, Paul? Do you want the book? You probably have 80 books by now.
We said he wasn't going to play earlier because he already had it, but he just played, so I don't know.
Paul, do you want your book? Do you have the top 10 check ride tip, Paul? I'm sure you probably do.
He said no.
No, thanks. All right. Roy, 5 degrees or less. Nah, I wasn't looking for that one. I mean, it could be, but you're really watching for when you know it's 2 to 3 degrees spread. That's when you really, really got to be really thinking about it. What do we do? Heather?
I guess we go on to the next question.
Or we let's give it to Roy. What the hell? There's only 9 people in here. Give it to him. Roy, top 10 check ride tips. God damn, everybody's going to get a no-go button today if they can answer the question. Oh well, we're doing it. I'm not going to go back on my word. All right, so that's 2 books?
Yep.
Okay, one more top 10 check ride tips.
Oh, Roy has it.
Roy's got one. Dang. All right.
Okay.
Then who'd be number 2? Who's next?
He wasn't.
Paul's already got him. Paul's already got one. Roy's got one. I guess we've given away too many. Hey, Roy, do you have helicopter check ride? We send him that instead. He wants the no-go.
Well, keep answering then.
Yeah, keep answering. Everybody's got top 10. All right, let's just go to the no-goes. What do you think, Heather?
Sure.
Let's just do it.
Let's do it. There's not too many people in here today, so.
Yeah, 9 people. 6 of them can win a go or no-go. Well, we just gave one away, right?
We gave away one top 10 to win.
Did we give away did we just give away a no-go?
No,
Oh, we didn't. Okay, yeah, you said keep playing.
That was for the book.
Zach, I have both questions as well. Look at this, man. Whatever Heather says, that's right. We let Heather make the
I mean,
decisions.
that's awesome that they have them though.
All right, let's just go. Let's go to
Like
the.
to play trivia anyway.
All right. Well, here we go. 7 people. It looks like everybody's going to get a no-go button if they can at least answer a question. What are the 4 fronts? What are the 4 weather fronts? Give me all 4. Nah, give me 3. Give me 3 of the 4. What are the 4 fronts? Name them. And Heather's going to ship you a no-go. 6 watching. Nah, they're falling off. Hell, we should just give the 6 people left the damn no-go button. Come on, making it easy.
Still gotta play.
What are the 4 fronts? Name 3 of them. Name 3 of cold front, warm front, stationary front. There you go. Sean, you got it.
Actually,
Or somebody get it before him.
well, Paul said cold, warm, stationary, but I guess he didn't say it all out.
Well, okay, Paul's right then. Paul, do you have a no-go? It's yours, Paul, if you want it. I don't know if you got a no-go or not. Paul, do you have it?
Yep, he's got one.
He's got one.
So we can give it to Sean.
All right. So that's 1 down, right?
Okay. Sean, tell him to email me.
Email Heather. Heather@helicopterground.com
No.
with your shipping address, and she'll send you the no-go. All right, next one. I've got 4 characteristics of unstable air. Give me 3. Give me 3 characteristics of unstable air. And I'm going by the 4 that Brian has listed in the private pilot study guide. What are the characteristics of unstable air? What did I say? Just give me 3? Is that what I just said? Mm-hmm. Give me 3. Come on, somebody give me 3. Somebody give me 3. Somebody give me 3. Paul will donate it. All right. Well, you gave his to Sean. Come on, people. What are the characteristics of unstable air? Good visibility, cumulus cloud. Oh. Why am I reading the answers? Hey. All right, come on. How slow is YouTube? Come on, somebody's answered by now. Surely.
Back up to 14 viewers.
Good. A few more in there. All right, so we're giving away no-go button. We're waiting for the first person to give us.
Good visibility, cumulus clouds, showery precipitation, crypto.
Did we do stable?
No, he said.
Which one did I ask? I asked what are the characteristics of stable air, right? What the hell did I ask? We already did the fronts.
So we have stable air, clear visibility, showers, turbulence, stratiform clouds.
All right, here, since you're reading them, here's the answers. What are the characteristics of stable air? Poor visibility, stratiform clouds, continuous precipitation, smooth air.
Nobody's gotten it done.
Come on, people.
Crypto, you were close, but he said good visibility instead.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, stable air is not good visibility. That's unstable air, gives you good visibility.
Oh, Paul said we asked unstable.
Paul said what?
Paul said unstable air you asked.
I did? God dang it.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
All right, what are we doing here, Heather?
Well,
What do I do?
then I guess we're crypto bearing. Did he get the right answer then for unstable?
If I asked unstable. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he got it.
Bearing.
So crypto, right?
Yep.
Crypto. So at least 4, right?
Winner of number 2. Yep.
Paul said again, whatever Heather says. That's right. Takes pressure off me. You can get mad at Heather if you didn't win. She made the call. All right. Now, cool. All right, here's one that you all got to know. And if you are even a basic and you're a student working on your private, you should know this by now. If you've done any length of ground, you got to know this. Every examiner asks this on every damn check ride. Private, commercial, they ask it on every single check ride. What are the 3 stages of a thunderstorm? You don't have to tell me what goes on during those, but I want to know the 3 stages. What are the 3 stages of a thunderstorm? Basic Private Pilot 101. Every single one of you, if you're going to pilot the helicopter, you're going to go for a check ride, you got to know this. Cumulus. Why do I do that? Why do I keep giving away the answers? There, I gave you one. You got two more. Type all three in the same line. Proper spelling, please. The 3 stages of a thunderstorm. So, you watch, Heather, for the answers to come in. Midnight tonight. This is the 10-year special.
Cumulus mature dissipating.
He's got it. Paul again. All right, who's crypto? He won one. Roy.
Roy!
He hasn't got a no-go yet, right?
Nope, I don't think so.
Roy, do you have a no-go? Well, he didn't win it today, right?
He didn't want the top 10 because he had it. So Paul already has one. Crypto just won one. So Roy would be the winner of this one.
Roy, do you have one? Roy, do you have one? Roy, do you have one? I'm going to move it over and say he doesn't have one and move it over here. So we got 3 more to go. Close, Chad. Paul, I should quit. Well, you can answer because we know now. We just know now, Paul.
It only gets confusing when there's a lot of people in there. So.
Paul, yeah, it's a slow crowd today, so not a big deal. No, I need one. Okay, Roy, you got it. You got the no-go button. So there's 3 left. All right. 15 people. Half of you got them already. So here's a good one since we're on the weather subject and we're talking about the no-go button. And in the email today, I said, I really think we should push more. Everybody keeps talking about, more IMC training, more instrument training, more, blah, blah, blah. And that's all stuff, that's all great. We all need that training, and you need to know what to do if you do fly into the clouds. However, I don't think we push enough of just stay on the freaking ground and not go when the weather's zippy. The temperature dew point spread is close, don't go. And all the other reasons why we make these decisions. If it's ippy, stay on the ground. Is it worth your life, ever? Is any single flight out there ever worth your life? I don't think so. Okay, so did I answer a question? Did I ask a question? I did, didn't I? Did I ask?
Nope, we are ready for giveaway number 4's question.
Okay, so so I was just saying you need to know this. What 2 conditions are necessary for structural icing in flight to occur? Okay? What 2 conditions must be necessary for structural icing? Yesterday I told my story about icing where I screwed up years ago when they were calling for possible icing in the afternoon, and I'm saying, but that's forecasted for this afternoon. But the elements were still there where it could happen, and if I'd have used my brain, I would have stayed on the ground and I never went. There we go. Moisture and freezing temps. That's the first one, right?
Tommy K?
Yep. And I would say yes, because you have to have visible moisture and temps close to freezing, above or below. Anytime you're near that freezing mark, if it's 20 degrees, not going to happen. It's cold enough. But if you're near freezing and you have visible moisture, that can cause icing, and it's a big deal, and it's a problem, and it's a problem in helicopters. Super dangerous. So Kevin got it, right? Or who got it? Tommy. Tommy got it. Hey, and there's Todd. Todd, I know I got to call you, dude, about your check ride. Heather and I just said, have you talked to Todd yet? And I'm like, no, we just been busy the last day. Todd, I'll call when we get done today. I'm going to call your phone. I'll ring your phone as soon as we're done. I know I got your email with your number, so I'll call you. There you go, Tommy. Yeah, these no-goes. Hey, these all in the past. This is the first time Heather said, you know what? Let's give away some no-goes. We thought people would be flying in here today and crowding in for this. We sent 2 emails, but you know what? Before we give the last 2 away, this is my complaint. And I told Heather this. I said, even the stuff that we've done a lot of stuff with like the U.S. helicopter safety team and stuff, but nobody's ever really taken any interest in our no-go button. And I sure as hell think this is freaking fantastic. And this is the kind of things we should be talking about and promoting. But why is it that when you get down to real safety stuff, nobody really seems to care? Not nobody, but it's like I was telling her, the 5 years I flew in EMS, the 1 year was the most deadly in history. And every time an aircraft would go down, you'd lose a medical crew or just a pilot or a pilot and a crew and a patient, and you'd bring it up to talk to people about this recent accident, and they were always like, oh yeah, so sad, we lost another helicopter and crew. Hey, what are you guys doing Saturday night? You know, there was just like, that was just like the thing. It's just like, oh, well, you know, helicopters crash, people die. It's just part of it. It's like, no, it doesn't have to be part of it. And we've had another rash of accidents recently. And that's why we thought today other people would flock in here to try to win no-go buttons. But whatever. Thank you, Tommy. You and crew have helped tremendously. Your private pilot guide is awesome. Love it. Thank you. All right, 2 more, and we're done. So here's another one, and this is a good one. And this is going you're going to see on your private pilot written, and this is one that I'd say there's a 85% chance the examiner is going to ask you on a private pilot check ride. What are the 3 types of icing? Type them all in the same row. Please try to use, these are pretty easy to spell, so, you know, try to use proper spelling as you type them in. What are the 3 types of icing for this? Hey, is that Todd?
Clear, rhyme, and mixed.
Clear, rhyme, and mixed. He's the first?
Yep.
Good job, Todd. Here's your no-go. I'm going to put it over here with the others. Todd, we probably already have your address, but if we don't, email Heather with your address and we'll ship it out to you. And again, we're about to wrap up here, and I'll give you a call here just shortly because I want to hear all about your check ride and what happened. So we can tell the story and embarrass your instructor. No, I wouldn't do that. Oh. I'm not going to embarrass anybody. We won't talk about it. All right, what's your barrel? We got one more to go.
Yep.
Okay. It's amazing how many times people get this stuff like this wrong. I want to know what the words are and use proper spelling, please. Because this is what gets people. Everybody types so damn fast, and you're going, what the hell are they trying to say? What I want you to type in, is the 4 words spelled properly for what is ASOS. ASOS. What is ASOS? I want to know, with proper spelling, what does that stand for? What are the 4 terms spelled correctly? What is ASOS? ASOS. For the last no-go button. So do us a favor, for those of you that are getting these, show them off. Take them to your flight school. We do have people, I say people don't care, and that's not true. We do occasionally get an email, and people even chat will go, hey, I had to use the no-go button yesterday. I was getting ready to do a flight, and this happened, and I hit the no-go button, and I stayed on the ground. So you know what? People are using them. So we thought that was why it was a good topic today. Okay.
Chad came in and he corrected his spelling. Does that count?
Automated surface observing system.
I mean, he corrected his spelling, and
Tommy's already got one.
Chad already won one. Or wait, Chad didn't win one.
No, Chad didn't win one. Hey, all right, we'll say, Chad, what do you think? Observation, observing. All right, close enough.
Chad?
What do you think?
Sure.
You got it. Chad, there you go.
Who's putting up in the corrected his spelling?
So there they are, 6 no-goes. It's a fun story. It's a cool idea where they came from. Again, you know, I learned a lot of really, really good stuff from the Vietnam era pilots. And a lot of that, and that's, of course, all the stuff I learned, I share with all of you. It's in HOGS training, it's in these videos we talk about. You know, you just learn from others, right? I'm always telling you about all my stupid mistakes and all the dumb stuff I've done, just because if you can help somebody else by telling your stupid story, then
We didn't say it was service. I don't know what Paul's talking about.
anyway, we gave them away. So that ends tonight. It's been a long month. I think we should wrap it up. Call Heather between now. How late you staying up tonight, Heather? Staying up till midnight?
Probably.
She'll probably be there till midnight. So if you need help with any of these offers by midnight, Heather could straighten you out and get you helped out. And if she has a problem, she'll text her, call me. Till midnight. This is the biggest sale of the year. We won't do it again in 2022 because every year in March, we're celebrating another year in business. And this year being 10 years in business, we thought, of course, we got to have a really good sale with some really great savings. So the code is, if you happen to go to, let's say, an hour from now, oh, these links are below this video. I didn't tell you that. All this stuff right here is right now, it's below in the description box. These will deactivate at midnight. The links down below for these offers, you don't even need the code. It's a special link taken from the code page, so it takes you direct to the checkout, and it'll show you the price marked out with the current price. So if you go below this video, down there, you can sign up for any of these. And if you sign up before midnight for any of the pros, we're going to send you the private pilot study guide. We're going to add that $97 value to the 40% off. All those links are down below. If you find your way to helicopterground.com later, you don't want to go back to the video, the code is HOGS40. The prices you see on our website homepage are the current prices without the discount. So you need the code HOGS40 if you happen onto the HOGS page, our homepage, to try to sign up. It's HOGS40. Type that in, all caps, HOGS40, click apply, and it will show you the discount. But if you use the links below, you don't even need the code. All right, I don't know what else to tell you. Thanks everybody for jumping in. Hey, a lot of you showed up and almost everybody won something. No more people than were here. So there you go. That's it. Our last live event for the 10-year sale. We're never doing another one again. Ever. We'll do one for 11 years online, and we might do when do we do our next sale? Usually we kind of back off for a while after March.
We might have something up our sleeve.
We kind of go, Heather did say today maybe.
For a bigger package.
Maybe we'll do, whatever Heather says. Paul's digging the Heather making the choices. I like it too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Eric. Happy 10. It's hard after 10 years to always come up and be creative and think of stuff to do, because I've done about everything. It's like, God, what haven't I done for a while? So Heather's been coming up with these good ideas. Today was this one, and she did say, well, maybe we'll run one special for next month, but only, everything will go back to full price, but maybe we'll pick one thing to run as a special for the month. So everything else will be back at full price. So this is the biggest sale with the biggest discounts. I don't know when our next sale will be. I don't know. After March, though, we usually chill out in the sales for a while. July 4th, maybe. I can't think of anything else good between now and July 4th. July 4th. Yeah, I would say July 4th. So, Nick, Jason, it's fixed. He got it going. So, you guys do your thing. Get flying. All right. See you next year. Next video. Peace out. Oh, let's end with.
Live to fly another day. Helicopterground.com.
Peace out.